So this is my I guess I would say I'll talk about why the whole NPC joke isn't in the sense of the internet isn't really that creative in terms of how to say it. It would be funny though if it was someone who can't think for itself and it's kind of like a robot. Okay, that's funny, but it's sort of more or less used to just shut down left wing opinions, basically. Like that's like their right wing opinion on it, and I guess they try to justify it by saying that everybody who doesn't agree is a Nazi or autocrat, but the difference is those are characteristics that they actually apply to, and that's why it's an actual legit insult. Whereas the NPC isn't really about an actually clever insult on IDs. It's more um, it's just you know how to think, so you get labeled that or something. So it's not like it's talking about someone. Like I know of a good old insult like bleeding heart liberal. That make a lot of sense. Like someone who says something without actually do it. Like let's say you bleed for something, but you aren't actually committed to do it. Okay, that's a good insult. But the NPC is like it's essentially doesn't really mean anything because you're assuming that they haven't thought that part out, so it's kind of like a really bad, really bad insult, really. But yeah, I mean, it's probably like used by Trump people or autocrat of Russia or something. I mean, they're basically in it on the same thing, really, at this point. But essentially, like there was like this joke, with the 2050 with the old social justice warriors, and that's kind of it was kind of the joke that they couldn't handle the Trump. What's the other jokes? Rent free or Trump derangement syndrome. Which means they can't get over Trump or something. And rent free in their head, that means like someone is living there all the time. I mean, I guess they probably had a thing with Obama, but I don't know, maybe they're just but they kind of, it's funny with the 2021 election or 2020 election. I mean, Joe Biden, I guess. I guess the new word is copium, or the Trump people copium. They're just trying to cope for the fact that they lost, basically. But that's just yeah, my opinion on it. Yeah, I think it's a funny joke in itself, but it's just applied in a very, yeah. It's just doesn't make a whole lot of sense as an insult in the way the right wing use it, because I just think they're using it because they don't actually think much themselves. So in terms of actually trying to argue opinions, they essentially use it just to shut people down. Like you're phobic about this or that. Just the example, like of the really lazy insults that really isn't about trying to argue about something, but just yeah. That's the thing, is that the arguments are very weak usually, and they can't really use an insult correctly, and that's really sad, really. So yeah, that's just my opinion on it. Thank you for listening, and bye.